Hey, this is Frank Vento. It's July 8th, 2021. Hope you're doing well. Just wanted to check in, give you guys a little reminder. If you've owned your house for quite some time or you're thinking about buying a house, obviously the California wildfires last year had a big impact on the insurance companies, and they're kind of redrawing their boundaries of what's a fire zone and what's not a fire zone. So with a lot of properties right now in rural areas or even urban areas that are heavily forested, so to speak, you're going to probably be required to go through the California Fair Plan to get insurance, and then have a supplemental plan to that for some other coverage on your property. And those rates through the California Fair Plan are not your typical $900 to $1,200, but can be upwards of $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, and even higher at sometimes. So that's for people that are looking to buy coming up soon in the next year or so. And then if you're a current homeowner and you've owned your house, say, for more than 5 years, property has gone up quite a bit. I mean, if you look at the dip we had back in 2008, prices went down pretty low. A lot of people took advantage of that and bought homes, and our values have gone dramatically up. Doubled, sometimes even tripled in value, depending on what the condition of the property was when it was bought and what it looks like now. So with that being taken into consideration, just the increase in value, and then the other thing is we're seeing inflation right now, and material supply chain is kind of just all jacked up from COVID. So like lumber prices, you're talking $100 a sheet for plywood. I talked to a contractor the other day. He said electrical supplies have gone up 300% in the last year. So if you own your home and you insured it, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 years ago, the value of your home was very minimal. And so, say you bought a house in 2008 and it was worth $500,000 now it's worth $1.2 million. If it burns down tomorrow for some unforeseen reason, the replacement value that the insurance company has on it isn't going to cover the replacement cost of your property. So I would suggest drag your policy out, or if you don't know where it's at, give your insurance agent a call and say, hey, let's look at this, let's see what the replacement value of my house is. And the other two questions you want to ask of your insurance agents is what the dollar per square foot replacement is, because insurance companies like to use averages. So when they do a state average, that includes Bakersfield, Redding, and locally here in San Mateo County, and labor rates are completely different in those areas. So you might be looking at $175, $225, $275 a square foot for replacement value of construction, where here in San Mateo County and probably the immediate 9 Bay Area counties, you're looking more to $400 to $500 a square foot. So you want to make sure that gap is covered. And then the other thing, if you have an older home, say built anytime pre-90s or even 10 years ago, that there's another clause in your insurance policy that says that either A, the insurance company will bring it up to current code, or B, owner will bring it up to current code. And what that means is, say your house was built in the 1960s, before earthquake bracing, before fire sprinklers, before fire hardening, and a bunch of other things that have changed over the last 50 years, is for probably about $50 a year, you can have the insurance company cover the cost to bring it up to current code from when it was built in 1960s. And that's going to save you thousands and thousands of dollars by bumping your policy cost $50 a year. So just wanted to share those things with you. If you don't have an insurance agent, or you forgot who the guy is, or you want to get another quote, Intero now through Berkshire Hathaway has home insurance services. You may have seen some of their commercials on TV recently. So if you want to get a second quote, give me a call. I can connect you with Jay, who takes care of our local market here. And if you have any other questions related to real estate, feel free to give me a call. As you've probably heard, it's a seller's market still. Interest rates are super low. Looks like we'll probably hang into this market through the rest of this year. Not sure about 2022. Don't have a crystal ball. Wish I did, but I don't. But with the low interest rates, buyer demand, lack of inventory, lack of sellers wanting to sell, we're going to see the strong market that we've been in continue at least through the end of the year, possibly beyond that. Obviously, world events can change that rapidly, but that's kind of my update for now. And thanks for watching. And if you have any questions, give me a call, 650-888-9900. Thank you.